Hi guys, it's Montekisha here. Oh my god, I don't know where to start from because I really had to make this video. I just completed doing some good research about the ongoing chaos with beauty pageants, the Miss Grand International, and the chairman. I don't know the chairman or the head because I've not really focused a lot on who owns the pageant, who conducts the pageant. But yes, I listened to the queen and also I listened to the queen, listened to his video, picked a little bit of some things from there and also from the queen. And then I come here as someone who has 3 crowns. In my 20s, I loved pageants. And when I completed my senior 6, I was like, oh my God, this is my time. I'm going to go for the pageants until when I get to Miss Uganda. And I wanted to go to Miss Uganda when I'm fully prepared, when I'm enough. Like, I just felt like, okay, the Miss Uganda platform needs me when I'm ready for it. And it just has to be a win or nothing. In my region, I started doing pageants at YMCA, an institute I went to because my mother couldn't afford university tuition. I was like, Mommy, let me go to an institute. When I grow up, I start working, I'll go to the university. And I'm doing that here in the United Arab Emirates. Okay, let's get to it. So my first crown was in YMCA, and that was 2015. I won. That was my first crown. And a lady who was a judge, Miss Rona, she quickly asked me to go for Miss Uganda because I was just good for better and better pageants. And I was like, yeah, this is what I was looking for. These are the people I wanted in my life. And indeed, I went for my next pageant, which was Miss Tourism. We went to Miss Tourism, Eastern region. I was the second runners up, and a lot of toxication happened there. Actually, one of the former queens told me, Sheila, you were supposed to win. But anyway, in one question, you didn't do well. But yes, you still had to be the first runners up. But they put you second runners up. And somebody else was supposed to be the second runners up. But then this lady was like, no. The former queens were like, no. They were now talking to the patron, like, no, Sheila has to live with a crown. Like, she performed better. Only one mistake like this that she made the crowd think maybe she's not going to be the queen. But everybody was watching me and thinking, yes, I'm going to be the queen. But I just made a mistake in one question. Okay? And I dropped down. So another queen took over. She deserves it. I can't say she doesn't deserve it. Of course, she deserved it, but that's what happened. And this lady comes backstage and tells me, you were taking nothing. We pleaded and pleaded. I'm not going to mention names. I nearly mentioned the name. We pleaded and pleaded to this lady to give you a crown, but she wasn't going to give you a crown. Not because you don't deserve it. Of course, you deserve it, but she wanted someone else of her tribe to win the crown. Now, Eastern region has very many people. The Itesoites, the Gishus, the Bagwere, the Basoga as well, but mainly Basoga is a very big kingdom. So Miss Busoga have their own pageant. So they don't collide in the Eastern region. So a few tribes collide in the Eastern region. And for me, I was colliding in the Eastern region of the Bagisu, of the Itesoites, and and of the Bagwere, because I'm a Mugwere. All right, let's leave that there. I still went to Miss Tourism Uganda. I qualified. We went and represented our regions. And because of the talent that I showcased, I didn't make it to the top queens in Miss Tourism Uganda to compete for the crown, to compete for one crown. These were regional crowns, but then we had to come together in Kampala with the Baganda Queen, Toro, West Nile, all those queens like come together. Oh my God, it was so beautiful having those memories coming up. Miss Ella, former Miss Uganda, was taking us through, training us how how to do some makeup, how to speak, how to sit, oh my God, I just loved everything. Joram Job Mazira was also there. So it was a very beautiful experience. Like, pageants are beautiful. Like, even when you don't win a crown, you still have, there's that confidence that you, like, there's that confidence that comes within, there's that queendom. Like, pageants are so beautiful. Like, I'm not here to just talk about the Rachel Gupta's issues and leave. No, I'm first introducing myself so you know where I'm coming from to give my opinion. So, Miss Tourism Uganda, I didn't qualify because my Miss Talent was acting. I was the only person acting. I was acting alone on stage. Other people had talents like dancing, their traditional dances, and poems. Everybody was doing something. We were like 20. And I'm like, I have to be different. Let me stick to my talent of acting. Let me be different. And I did well during our rehearsals. I was doing the acting scene and everybody was like, wow, you're alone, but then you're bringing up all this character and the other character together. But because of that, Miss Talent that I showcased, they didn't really understand, like, what kind of talent is that? Like, how is she even going to act? Like, I don't know, but they didn't really like my talent. And I kind of felt like maybe I would have done something else. I don't want to complete this video just talking about myself. That was Miss Tourism. I went to Miss University Uganda. I won. I was the first runners up. I also didn't make it. And somebody came and told me, you were going to win, but because you were from an institute, we couldn't crown you Miss University Uganda. YMCA taking the crown? No. You were never going to win that crown because of the university you represent. Now, YMCA started as an institute. Mostly right now, it's giving degrees and diplomas, but they are so affordable compared to actual university. But some people degrade it because of how it started. It's now a very big campus. They have a big campus in Buambo. They have another branch, the first branch ever in Wandegea. It's really amazing. And people there, we are successful. Look at me. I'm in the UAE doing real estate. Okay. So they told me we couldn't make you queen because you're coming from an institute. So we cannot leave Makerere University in Kumba and then let the YMCA win the crown of Miss University Uganda. Why I participated in the competition is because that year, YMCA introduced degrees and bachelors. So it was a university. But because of the known name for years, people didn't know a lot about it. But yeah, I came up, I showed up, I made my thing, like the crowd loved me. I'm this kind of a person who went for pageants, and in the crowd, I don't have any friend there. I don't have any brother, any relative, no one. I just go on stage, and the first time like I appear on the podium and walk, people are like, oh, yeah, she's beautiful. We don't know her, but yeah, she's beautiful. I'm not here to see her because I didn't know her, but yeah, she's doing it. The second time I come back on stage, like I will be having fans rooting for me, clapping and shouting my number because they always give us numbers, number one, number two, and they, number one, contestant number one, yeah, she's my queen. And it was always amazing. Like I never needed any relative to sit in the crowd to root for me because the crowd always loved me, like for real. And for Miss University Uganda, one of my favorite person was the judge, that is Joram Job Mazira, and another person I don't recall. They did a very good job. And yeah, I left with first runner-up crown. And then Joram told me, I know you didn't make it to Miss Tourism Uganda. You've just completed Miss University. Can you go for Miss Uganda? Like, I wanted to go next year. Why should I go this year? I've done a lot. I've been in Miss Tourism, Miss University. Can I go next year? She's like, please, go this year. Go try it. Don't stop. So I was like, okay, I went for Miss Uganda auditions. When I went for Miss Uganda auditions, I went with everything that I needed, a picture with that's a natural picture, wearing white and everything. Maybe I don't remember other things. So I went to Governor. I met Miss B and other people that were there to select the queens. And oh my God, I wore my swimsuit and I was walking in. They have to see you. They have to see your body. Are you fit? I remember there was even an OG. There was my OG there. She's called Sharifa Mariam from Bali. So we walked and walked. I was like, oh, my OG is here. You know, we always have had this dream to be queens and everything when we were in school. That is Navumali High School. So we walked. I walked. And Miss looks at me and she's like, ah, ah, ha, ha, ha. She did this. No. And then that was Miss Fabiola. Miss Fabiola is seated on the right. And she's like, no, why? What's your name again? Can you walk again? That is Miss B. I'm walking. I'm walking again with a very big smile. Like you can see me. I have that natural smile that you don't even have to force me to laugh or to smile. So I smile again. And Joram Job Muzira did a very good job training us. Yeah, he's the one who trained me. And I come, I'm like, my chin is up, my long neck is up. And I'm like, yes, walk. And I walked. And then she's like, wow. Deep in me, I'm like, oh my God, she loves me. I'm officially going to be part of Miss Uganda. And then she tells me, you walk so perfectly. Who has been training you? Have you been training? Are you a queen somewhere? Like, I think I walked in with this so much experience. Like I told you, I was doing all these pageants, preparing myself for Miss Uganda. I went for Miss Tourism, my regional queen, and blah, blah, blah. I went for Miss University. I went for Miss YMCA, Miss Tourism, Miss University to prepare myself for Miss Uganda. So there is no way I would just appear like an amateur. So when I walked, she was so taken like, what? This girl is good. Wow. You know, she's a Muganda, and her exclamations were in more of a Muganda woman. I love her. I don't have any problem with her, by the way. So Fabiola tells her, please, look at her. She's good. She is perfect. She can make a very good queen. Give her a chance to participate. And Miss B is like, no, nedda Fabiola. And then Miss B tells me, you can do well as a model. But being on this part, maybe you can try next year, because this year we are not looking at tall people. Oh my God, like it just clicked, like she just said it yesterday. She said, we are not looking at tall people. We want more short queens this year. We want to give chance to short people. And you just don't qualify for what we are looking for in the queens we want to participate this year. Growing up, all I knew was queens have to be tall, they have to be slim. And this lady is telling me these words, and I'm surprised. So most times in pageants, when they say that you're going to outshine the queen that they like, they might not select you to participate. Yes, I said it confidently. So Fabiola pleads, okay, let her just participate. Let her just be part of the contestants. Let her just, please. I saw Fabiola beg. I love Fabiola so much. I loved her right from when she joined into Miss Uganda. I was a little girl. when she went into acting, when she was hosting Be My Date, like seeing her love me at first sight and plead to the patron to take me. Whew, she won me over and over. I love that girl 100%. Like I can, if you attack Fabiola, I can come out for you. Like I will give you shaggy. I love her so much. Like, but she said no. She said no. Try next year. And because she said try next year, and deeply in my heart, Joram asked me to join Miss Uganda when I was ready for next year. I was like, okay, fine. After all, I wanted to do it next year. So I was very fine with it. I left, but I left when I was so happy. I'm like, so I'm that fierce? Like, I'm that fierce? I'm that good? Like, yes, I did it. I did it. And deep in me, I knew pageant queens, when they win, they become rich, they are paid, maybe they are given accommodation, they drive these cars, I knew everything was just easy when you're crowned queen. But hey, it's not what you think. Girls go through it all. Like, it's a different story behind doors, just like how Queen Rachel said it. Okay, now let me stop talking about myself. So I didn't participate in the Miss Uganda. The next year that came, that was, I think that was 2016. 2017 Miss Uganda didn't happen. 2018, I was working and befriended a lot of queens, a lot of people who had been in these pageants. And I kind of felt it's not worth it. Yeah, to be sincere, because I was making my money. I was like, okay, if I join Miss Uganda, how will I work? I don't want to lose my job, because I was planning also to go to Makerere University. Like I told you at the beginning, I asked my mom to take me to an institute as I prepare myself, get a job and go to university. Okay, so it collided. And after that, I was like, oh, someone who was Miss Uganda, she doesn't have her car anymore. The car she won, like how? Where did it go? They took it away from her. Oh, they don't pay them. Oh, they don't do this. Like they'll really make you look beautiful. I'm not talking about Miss Uganda. No. I'm just talking about pageants. They'll make you look beautiful. You will show up in different events. You look beautiful. You have a good dress on you. Some car will drop you. You have your nails done and everything, your hair done for that day. But after, they might not care. In some pageants, they might not care. You will have to invest a lot of money to be a queen, to visit and do your course. Okay? Never. It was so difficult, you know? It was so difficult for a lot of queens that I know. That's why sometimes when a queen is crowned, they go silent. They don't do anything. Whatever they promised on that panel, nothing happens. Ask yourselves, what happens? These girls don't have the money to do these causes. They don't have the money. And the organizers also, maybe they don't have sponsors. Maybe the sponsors didn't give enough. And you just sit there with your crown and wait for the year to end and crown another queen. So it keeps on going like that. It's, oh my God, like pageants should do better. I think the government should look through pageants and employ these beauty queens and put them on a salary. Like, okay, a queen is getting 10 million every month, Ugandan shillings. That is 10,000 dirham, or 5,000 every month. And she has an apartment here. She can live there for 2 years, not even 1 year. She can live there for 2 years. After the 2 years, she can figure herself out. That is completely perfect. But you find that a queen is staying somewhere, like she's just left the crown 3 months and then she's... It's so horrible. Pageants should do better. It's not only on that day that someone should be queen, when she's crowned queen. It should keep on going. in her life. You should support these queens. You should pay them monthly. You should give them deals. They should be the best influencers in the country. Like, they should be making some good moves in the country, not only being, actually, that's when people will start supporting these pageants. For example, Uganda, this is when people will start supporting these pageants and rooting for them. Right now, Miss Uganda is representing us in Miss World, but a few people are talking about it. Only the contestants are posting the Miss Uganda, and bloggers that are even called. Please, can you post on your page that Miss Uganda is here? Please, can you post that Miss Uganda is qualified for this and that? Like, people are not following up. How are we going to manage our queens if they can't benefit from these pageants? The dresses they buy, they pay for votes, they do that and do that. Like, it's a lot, they invest a lot, and not all of them win. But those that win, take care of them. Make these young girls coming up to see that, oh, it's worth it. There's some parents who will be like, you want to join modeling? You want to go for pageants? I don't want to see you there. They have their reasons. And these are one of the reasons. Like, what is the reason of being famous and broke? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't at all. It doesn't make sense. So, to talk about Miss Rachel Gupta, yeah, I think I'm now ready to talk about her and give my opinion and give and communicate. This guy called Queen Gupta ugly, but he crowned this queen, and now he calls her ugly. What an hypocrite! What a big hypocrite! Like, how can you record yourself and call a queen ugly because they disagree with the way you're treating them? They can't keep the crown with horns, with false promises. You call them ugly. No, this lady is not ugly. This queen is not ugly. I appreciate the fact that she has come out. I appreciate the fact that she is ready to return this crown. Guys, have you seen the Miss Grand International crown? It is beautiful. I think it's the most beautiful crown I've ever seen. Like, if you bring the crown of Miss World, it is just that uniqueness crown that is very unique. If you see it, you will know this is Miss World crown. But then, Miss Grand crown, it was designed. I'll Google about the designer. It's so beautiful, but guess what? This girl said, I am done with this crown. I'm taking it back because I don't need it anymore. I can't go with your rules. I can't work for you. I don't understand. I am suffering. I'm literally burning inside. Have your crown. And you call her ugly. No, she's not ugly. She's very beautiful. She's selfless. She's brave. Confident. She still has that crown. Like, she might not have the actual crown, but she still has that crown on top of her head. She's winning. Everyone is watching her and appreciating the fact that she has come out. I'm reading. I was saying I'm reading comments from the Filipino queens, from the Filipino commenters and everywhere, and they're saying ill words. They're saying ill words about Queen Gupta. I think they wanted their queen to win. I think this guy is Asian. He's from Philippines or something, because he has that accent of Filipinos. Now, with Filipinos, we know you can accept low salaries. You can go and work. Like, I'm in the UAE where there are a lot of Filipinos. The Filipinos will be employed as a cleaner or as a kadama, and then they will work for 2,000 dirham, and they will work for 10 years to earning 2,000 dirham, and they will be so happy, and they will be doing everything in the house. You guys can literally accept anything in your lives. Like, someone can even step on a Filipino and they move. As long as you're the boss, they will not say anything. Like, they will bore and bore and bore and bore. So we know you people. You settle for less. Filipinos, I'm sorry to say, but Filipinos, if you're looking for workers that will settle for low salaries, call Filipinos. Call Filipinos. They will never resign. They will never resign. They will never say anything. So seeing them commenting like that, and I think they just announced the new crowning. It's going to happen on 3rd next month. I'm sure it's going to be a Filipino girl who's going to be crowned, who's going to replace Gupta. I'm not surprised. So the Filipinos are doing a very good job on the social media so that their queen is selected, so that she can shut up. And I promise you, next year in a new competition, a Filipino is going to win. That guy is going to make sure every year he crowns a Filipino so that they can zip up and sell chips on TikTok lives. It is funny how you crown a queen with a purpose, a queen with a cause, this cause that made you even select her to be one of the top qualifiers, and then she ends up on a TikTok live to sell chips. There are very many influencers that you can use to sell these things, but then why did you choose your queen? A whole Miss Grand International who has to be talking about big causes. There are a lot of people suffering in India. She's representing India, street kids, people are suffering from a lot of things, cancer and stuff like that. She has to visit these people. She has to advise people on how to prevent cervical cancer that is affecting women. A lot of things that she has to do, and she's on live selling chips. Chips for how much? How much is that packet of chips? You can use the second runners-up, you can use the first runners-up, but not a queen. Like a queen. Like, did you crown something that, I don't know, you crowned an influencer? Maybe Miss Grant should be turned to Miss Influencer International so that they can really go and influence the chips. Duh. Okay, Miss Gupta said, this guy is all about business. It's about business. If you're not bringing business, he doesn't want to know. Okay, it's good to be business-minded. It's good to love money. It's good. It's not bad. But then the way you want this money to come, the way you're making it matters. Because you can't crown a queen and make her sell chips. Wanting money is okay. Making money is okay. But is it helping your queen? The queen is literally saying, oh, they gave me a hotel room. I had to move in and share. Like, queen is sharing? You guys, someone is working for you, selling your chips, and you can't afford a fully furnished 2-bedroom apartment for her. Or a 1-bedroom apartment for her. A whole queen. A pageant that was sponsored. A pageant that you use her to make the money selling your products, and then you can't afford a good accommodation for her. But then when there's an event somewhere, you will afford a very beautiful dress, make her up, look good, the nails and everything, to go and appear looking beautiful with a crown on top of the head. But behind closed doors, it's a different story. Oh my God, you're so arrogant. He is arrogant. Even the way he responded, like, he had to come and say his side of the story, but the way he said, calling her ugly, she's full of hate and everything, no. That was really bad. It wasn't called for. She also talked about signing a contract that she didn't read because they didn't give her the time to read. Who does that? Who does that? Like, it's completely out of the world giving someone a contract, someone who is 18 years and above. They can read and write. Let them read the contract. If you're really legit, whatever is in that contract is benefiting you and her, let her read the contract. Most of the times, if somebody stops you from reading the contract and they just want you to sign, there is something. Never sign such contracts. Tell her, no matter how bad it is, I want to see it. Because you might be signing for death. You might be signing for something so horrible that you can't even handle. So that, queen, why did you sign? You had to just make sure you read that contract. There's no way they can decrown you like that because you refuse to sign a contract. But now it is what it is. When we talk about her being fat, oh, you're fat, you have to lose weight here. Maybe she was stressed of the way they were treating her, because these people who don't lose weight anyhow, and then there are these people who add weight when they are stressed. Like, some people's bodies are funny. They are stressed, they lose weight. They are not stressed, they don't. When they are stressed, they don't lose weight, like they add weight. When they are not stressed, the body is normal. Okay? So there are people who are like that. And it happens, and I'm like, okay, gym membership. Like, you can just call a few gyms in India or in Thailand or anywhere and be like, our queen membership in your gym. She will be like posting you, influencing for your gym. Like, even when you don't say that, they know, oh, Miss Grand International gyms from here. Like, everyone will literally be going there. You're not giving the queen food, you're not giving her accommodation, you're not working on her wardrobe. I think you only care for what she's going to dress. If she's going for an event where she's going to appear and your people are going to also appear, then you care. Then you will care and give her and a very beautiful attire to show off and be neat, like, oh, she's queening even back doors, but yes, she's not queening back doors. You're not giving her any salary. Like, how do you expect her to be happy? How do you expect her not to add weight? Like, I think she's even just eating what she can manage. And this is the reason why most queens end up being escorts. If you understand what I mean, they end up being escorts because they want to maintain the lifestyle. And the fact that some girls love this crown so much, they can never let it go. They will bow. They will do anything they tell them to do. That's why this guy is disrespected Gupta, because other queens have been bowing to him. What have you said? I will do. I will do. I will do. If you don't do it, I will decrown you. I'll decrown you. And they're like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. You get. So that's why he feels so confident disrespecting Gupta and saying whatever he said and not even like taking care of her, because he knows these girls are obsessed with the crowns. But oh, you met Gupta. She returned the crown. Like, wow, that's a very big move. Like, I respect you, Gupta. Like, much respect, much respect. Like, I was many queens and many models, because of being like underpaid, they end up going into ugly and making ugly decisions, becoming hostesses. They look for these rich men and live that life so that these men can sponsor their lives. And there are some men, when they need girlfriends for the weekend, for a meantime, they go to pageants. They go to those pageant queens because they know these girls don't have money. They just have beautiful pictures. I'm telling you why I didn't continue with Miss Uganda, because I realized people just have beautiful pictures. They just have a title, but then it's not making any money. And I'm this kind of a woman who loves making money. And for me, I knew when I joined Miss Uganda, later I'll come up as an actress and I'll be making my money. I'll be so famous. I'll be this, because I wanted to use that title to model myself and come out. But then I realized it wasn't really going to make me what I wanted. So I was like, let me make money, buy my camera, start my film production. And yes, I started it. I have my movie on my YouTube channel. You'll see it. I'll put it in my link in the comment section. Mooney Film House. I have a movie there. I'm shooting another movie soon. So I feel I'm now ready. And I have a good following. Like, people know me. And I love the fact that now I want them to know me for real estate and for film. You get. So there are different reasons why people go to these pageants. Some people just want to have the crown and stay silent forever. Some people want to have the crown and live a dream. Some people want to take the crown purposely somewhere where they are heading in life, you know. So then the paying, why are contestants paying for votes? Like, votes should just be free. Like, I think these pageants should get big sponsors. They should get enough sponsors. They should get money to 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 manage these pageants, because someone doesn't have to pay for votes. It's like going to elections, like political elections, like, oh, we're going for president, MP, and everything. They don't pay for votes. They like the right way to do it. Okay, they can give some gifts and everything, because these are politicians who are going to make money later in the parliament. They can buy cards to go, like, to represent that particular party. But this is a pageant for young women. Where are they going to get the money? Where are they going to get the money to pay for votes? Of course, it means only the rich kids will be winning. And I'm telling you, most of the pageants, rich kids win. Yes, most of the pageants, rich kids are winning. I think I would make another video for this, because I don't want this video to be long. This video purposely was made for Queen Gupta, but it's becoming long. In my next video, I will talk about why rich girls win pageants. I'm telling you, I have been there. I enjoyed my time. I got my lessons, and I'm ready to tell. Unapologetically, I'm ready to tell. Yes, why rich girls win pageants. Yeah. So another thing that you should know before going in for pageants is stop expecting too much. Yeah. So when I was growing up, this little girl, you're watching pageant queens on the screen. You're like, I want to be like that. You're seeing her drive her car. She's always having that expensive wine, looking beautiful. Like, oh my God, this person is rich. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to be one too. I'm going to be one. I'm going to be like that. I'm going to be like that person. And you think, oh, these people have it all. Like, just stop expecting a lot. Even from us, people you watch on social media, don't expect a lot. From artists, from every celebrity, anyone you see online, don't be fooled. We show you what we want you to see. We show you the best of our lives. We fake it to show you that, oh, we are doing better, we are winning. But in real life, people are going through hell. People are going through a lot. Like, who would even think like Gupta is going through that? If you check her TikTok, oh my gosh, she was having fun. She was enjoying her life. Who would think that, okay, she's going through this? So roughly, as I wrap up this video, I want to tell you, never expect a lot from pageants. If you decide to join a pageant, join it to have fun, to learn from it, to win. If you win. If you don't win, it's okay. It's okay. You can go to the next pageant. There are very many pageants in the world. You can go to very many of them, okay? And also, don't think that that queens are paid monthly, or you're going to get a lot of money, or that car they have given you is yours. Sometimes they come and pick it after you. Yeah. So don't expect a lot. After being a queen, come out, okay, and work. Don't sit down and be like, oh, I'm queening in my kingdom. I'm queening in my kingdom. Girl, that's just a competition. It's done. The next queen is coming in 12 months. So you have to look through and work. Look for something. You're educated. Don't fear to go to these offices. Look for a job and get a job. There's a queen I know in Uganda who's really struggling. She has been struggling. She's looking for rich men to date her because she can't apply for a job anywhere because she's queen, because they'll see her. What? What? People are making their money, buying assets, securing their future. And whatever you tell your kids is, I was Miss Uganda. So what? Show us something for it. Okay? So after these pageants, know that there is life after pageants. Look for a job, work, because, okay, you queened. It's enough. You won. It's enough. And you are enough. So use that crown, use that knowledge, use the people that you got to know in your regime to create your future, so that you don't get to be talked about ill words and anything like that. So guys, this is the end of my video. My name is Sheila. I'm a property consultant in Dubai. If you're looking to buy a property in Dubai, you're looking to rent, you're looking to just know information about Dubai properties, or you're a real estate broker in any country and you want to collaborate with someone in Dubai, you have people that can buy properties in Dubai, please feel free, contact me. My number is on the screen. My number has been on the screen. You can check the comment section in case I forget to put it on this video, and call me. You can follow me on Instagram, Sheila the Realtor. Subscribe to my channel. And you can follow me on TikTok, Sheila the Realtor, and Montekisha. I have 2 accounts. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. I'm going to drop another video about pageants because I didn't want to make this a very long video. Yeah. See you in my next one. Bye-bye.